What's going on, universe? I'm low energy today, so we're doing this. I was grinding some galleon combos earlier today, but I'm not super satisfied with my progress on them. So I'll leave them in the oven a little bit longer before I take them online. I do think we're on the way to progressing and successfully clearing into master at some point, which is crazy to think about. I didn't think I would be basically anywhere close at any point. We're doing the gym leader gauntlet, I think. I mean, we might just go catch Pokemon too. Okay, I'll just bring up a wiki page so I can see what Pokemon they bring. I guess it's more of like the mission page, but I think it's from Unbound Wiki. Yeah, it is. Should have the Unbound Wiki. So we have a Fog double battle as one of our first ones. Fog is annoying. We can't change our party, but we can heal and rearrange as we'd like. Mega Venusaur, a lot of poison. Grass and poison. A little bit of fairy. Hello, hello. I don't know who I want to take through. I don't want to take too many Mega Stones into, because that's kind of a waste. How are Metagross's stats? Not the worst. Excuse me, goodness. That kind of caught me off guard. So Ghost, Normal, Water. Be Metagross or Chompy, probably. I guess we'll try to run Metagross this time. Let's fear of getting obliterated, I guess. Metagross could be nice into all of the poison types and fairy types. Actually, yeah, Metagross kind of crunches the first gym itself. Also does really well on... No, it does not do really well in Gym 2. Dark is a pretty spooky one for our current composition. Maybe a Keka is looking good. Keka is not really built. Snowy might not be bad. Also kind of stinky stats though. Metagross is pretty progorific, you're correct. Good assessment. What do I play into a dark gym though? I feel like this should be obvious. Fighting would obviously do good. How is Loop looking? Loop stats are also kind of stinky. I mean, we don't need to stress the stats too much, maybe. But if we lock in a Pokemon in this slot, we're going to be using it for the whole time. Chompy will get obliterated by the Weavile if it gets in that matchup. The Greninja will also potentially do a number on it. 10 could be okay. I don't hate this team. We are doubling up on Mega Stones, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not the end of the world. We'll just try. We'll see how good we can clear through. You're welcoming for opening your eyes to the joys of Giant Metal Space Crab 9000. New Xbox Gamertag just dropped. It needs a few underscores in there. But I do like it. Are we allowed to port a PC here? Okay, no, I figured not. I think we have plenty of heal items though. So this will be 8 consecutive battles, which is going to be probably pretty tough. We got like far-ish last time. Hoping that Butte can tank a hit is really where I'm at now. Probably should just Mega right off the bat, but what do we want to take out? I don't think we can one-hit Florges, but I think the Florges, to my memory, is just kind of like a support. I don't think we can one-hit Roserade either, though, but I think Roserade's kind of a menace. I think I'm gonna just go in twice on Roserade. Yeah, I remember the Florges was going hard on supporting. We avoided the hidden power. Which is probably something diabolical. Good hit. Hey, hopefully if you stream later today, Q, you'll have a nice time. That sounds fun. I like streaming. It looks like it's time for Revenge on the Gauntlet. I hope so. This has been like a thorn in my metaphorical... Alright, it's not going great. Actually, I'll take that. Appreciate the good luck. Good to see you too, Lucario Zealot. I'm not optimistic, but I think the best thing to do, because I've been thinking about doing this a lot, because I want to finish all the quests, and this is one that's eating away at me. Oh, thanks for the gifter too, Q. Very kind to you. There's still a lot of poison left. Maybe Proto's pretty solid. I know we're rocking Fire Punch. Okay, I guess we didn't need Fire Punch. Will Plasma Fist get rid of the fog? Probably not. It's not like a weather that it sets up. What the heck is this comp gonna do? Are they just probably gonna Dazzling Gleam on Comf or Florges instead of Helping Hand, if I were to guess? Okay, Sweet Scent is troubling. It doesn't actually hit that hard. I should just bring Haze. I should just put whatever it is. Is it Haze that gets rid of the stupid fog on Butte? Because I'm sure Butte can learn it too. I think Comfy is also going to be bulked out of its mind though. If we can get a burn on either, it would be quite nice. Because Comfy just going to Sweet Scent our evasiveness down, so we're going to get hit every turn. Butte can regenerate. I wish Proto had like Drain Punch or something. That would be quite nice. Defog does. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I think I mixed them up and put them together. But like, it's a little bit rough because if we put that on, which I'm not saying we shouldn't, we're committing to that move for all of it, but maybe it's nice. Does Defog get rid of other things too? That's one full restore. I wonder who it was. It was probably going to be Florges' turn, maybe? No, it might be the Pokemon itself. I don't know how the AI works. Okay, yeah. So they use the full restore on the turn of the Pokemon. If Butte could land like one Scald, actually, that would be pretty cool. And I'm not trying to complain. And I know it might come off as complaining, and I identify that, and I know that these 95 full restores are going to be reduced to like maybe 8 or 9 by the time we hit the second gym. Let me see what Defog does. Defog Pokemon. Let's do some learning today, us. Evasion down one stage, even find a substitute. So it does clear away fog, as well as light screen. Oh my god, it gets rid of toxic spikes and stealth rock? On the target side of the field. Well, that was Gen 4. Is it different now? Clears terrain and the effects of Gmax Steel Surge. Clears away spikes, toxic spike. Oh, on both sides. Okay, okay. So Gen 6 and 7 got both sides. Very interesting. Maybe Defog is better than I'm giving it credit for. Especially with some of the weirdness. If defog can get rid of like most of the issues. What are you helping handing? I wasn't paying attention for this turn. Oh no, smoochies. Wait, that's actually a problem. You heal so much, but you're dead, which is nice. It looks like we have a pretty big advantage, because at the end of the day, all of these gym leaders seem to only have 5 Pokemon. Yeah, defog looks kind of crazy. Can Melodic learn defog? I cannot. Okay, that's unfortunate. All right, so that Venusaur is going to be Mega for sure. I assume we're going to see Helping Hand. I don't know what it's going to use, though. Probably something to knock out Butte. That's an unfortunate miss. Oh, no. Okay, it's going to be on Proto. That means Butte has a chance to land the Ice Beam. Getting Frostbite would be really cool. The Flash is actually so disrespectful. I didn't realize that was on the table, but Butte persists anyways. Come on, Frostbite. That Venusaur is a unit, to put it lightly. I need to start bringing defog. This is why we're doing this, though. We're going to figure it out. Balupa can probably one-hit and outspeed Venusaur. I don't know if it's a one-hit or not, but I know we can certainly hit it. 160 power? I mean, I think it's possible. Okay, now that it's back at full health and my Melodic is dead, maybe not. Melodic lives? You don't think? Maybe a big crit? Balupa, shatter his psyche. Post pictures of him in high school on his Instagram feed. Yeah, Melodic's actually bulked out of its mind, and I'm super happy to see that, because I thought the Helping Hand Giga Drain was going to be the end of it. Space Hole's another great choice. I mean, Balupa just does so good here. Hopefully we outspeed. I could just use... There's no way we're going to miss, actually, because the Evasive done. I could have just used a full Restore and Butte. I'm going to hope that that was not a huge blunder. I don't think this one hits Vileplume, but it would be nice if it did. The heck is Apple Acid? Evasiveness down? Special defense down. Well, we outspeed Vileplume. It'll probably get full restored. I don't know how many they get allowed. I think they've only used 1 so far. I megaed early, so 10's going to be stuck as Dragon Fairy, which is not the end of the world, because we have... I said Dragon Fairy. Dragon Flying, which is not the end of the world. Although I apparently don't run a flying move on 10. I need to reassess what 10 does. I have a physical special split on 10 too. This was a very learning game for me. So I guess we'll just go for the return then. I don't know if we want a Dragon Dance. I think we're only going to get like 1 good hit in. Yeah, if nothing else, Unbound Music is an Ultra Bob. I should have returned on the one on the right. Nothing else is not going to act. Our accuracy isn't down. We will be able to kill Vileplume next turn. They might full restore. We missed the return. I think what we're going to do is Balupa's going to Space Hole again and hope that doesn't use another full restore, but they might, and then we're going to spend 10's turn full restoring. Yeah, that sounds good. I should have just sent out Marcus, but I was a little nervous that it would be like a Sludge Bomb or something. I don't know what Apple Acid exactly is other than the special defense down. Is it grass? It's probably grass, right? It's Apple. Apple Acid. Is a grass special move, 80 power, 100 accuracy, 1 special defense down. Appleton's signature move, that makes sense. I think that's all of them except for Blurdy's. Oh yeah, we get the special music. Turns out having moves that can't miss in this gym make it a lot easier. That's so sad that we're getting so hurt in the first gym, but we just have to win it is the important thing. I guess we'll... I mean, we could have ripped a Nasty Plot at some point too. I think I'm gonna Nasty Plot here and then Space Hole maybe. Unfortunate that Marcus gets hit, but Bloop has been doing great at dodging, and I don't think it's gonna be that devastating. Definitely should have set up the Nasty Plot earlier. Toxic Landing is a nice bonus. Okay, let me preface this by saying I was never good at this. Where did my YouTube chat go? There it is. It's like completely gone randomly. I used to make music. However, it wasn't very good, and I would dream of like making cool music like they have in this game. Genuinely super talented people that worked on it. Space Hole can't miss. Giga Drain certainly can. But it didn't, which is nice. I'm guessing they only get one full restore then? I don't remember seeing a second. No, we did see two, right? So I think they get 2 full restores per challenge then. Imagine if that just crit twice. That would have been really funny. Okay. So I think the key for if we have to do this again, is we need to focus on Bloopa taking out Roserade, Vileplume, Venusaur, and then Comfey and Florges are just kind of whatever. Maybe I should set up someone like an Audino that can just like work as a support for that. But then again, past the double battle, it's going to be less good unless we run. I don't know how Mega Audino really does. So next, we're against Vega, who looks like he leads with a Weavile, so we want to be prepared for that. This is one of the scarier ones for us. I think 10's probably the key. Mega Dragon Dance on turn 1, then start just ripping returns, maybe? Maybe 2 Dragon Dances. This is certainly the one I'm most worried about. I imagine that the Weavile is going to go for a triple axle on turn 1, maybe. Assuming it can learn it, something like that. Because it'll see that we're super weak to ice. I mean, we're still going to be weak to ice, actually. Can it just kill us in 1 turn? There's no chance, right? Weavile wouldn't one-hit 10. I miss Cotton Guard. We should run that again. Cotton Guard 10 went hard for us. I really feel like it might still get killed if we get unlucky and it does triple axle 3 times. I mean, it's not that unlucky to get hit by it, but I don't know. Okay. That is exactly what I thought was going to happen. I was thinking that if we got rid of our 4x weakness, we could have survived it, but we're not that bulky. What is Rolling Kick? $85 accuracy, 60 power, chance to flinch. Interesting. I wonder if we'll see a swap. Probably not. What did Proto have anyways? Oh my god, it was a Chesto Berry. Why do we have a Chesto Berry? Probably from fighting Darkrai or something. That actually makes sense. I should have checked items. Feeling so tormented by negative emotions RN. We die this turn. Weavile's always been such a thorn in my side. We should get a priority move on Proto. That's really bad. I wish I could remember what I did last time I was here. I mean, Butte might just be okay. Butte's kind of bulked and has like nice defense on basically everything. We get a turn to Rain Dance at least. Not exactly what I wanted to Rain Dance into. Do you think Greninja knows like Thunder? I know some water Pokemon can learn it. Is Greninja Kyogre? I'm asking for a friend. Yeah, we'll rip his called. Uh-oh. Maybe we tank it. Oh no, Melodic! Your head got removed and then tossed into a black hole. That sucks. That actually wasn't so bad. It probably would have been stronger if it just used Hydro Pump or something. I kind of want to go for Recover this turn. It outspeeds us, so I'm a little bit worried, but I'm assuming we can tank whatever it is. There's no way that does more than throw your head into a black hole, so I'm not concerned about it. Although I think Dark Pulse has the flinchosity to it, so that might be a problem. I would like to go for one more Scald before the rain goes down. Oh, even better. Hydragen's another, like, real unit that I'm afraid of. Ah, no burn still. Do I recover this turn? I'm gonna go for it. I assume it outspeeds us. Ooh, I should have went for an Ice Beam. This is a learning experience. We're not giving up after one try today. I mean, we also might. I did say at the start of the stream I might just go catch Pokemon. I feel like completing the dex is going to take a long time, but maybe it won't be so bad. Hopefully we survive it. I don't know if we would have or not, but the critical hit certainly ensures that we won't. Paloopa? No, there's no chance. Looks like Paloopa might be able to tank a hit, but there's no opportunity for that. Yeah, it outspeeds +2. Dark is not something we're good for. I saw that when I put Metagross on our team initially. I don't really have a good fighting type though, that I have like built and everything. Although I have considered that we suffer a lot from dark types. Surprised you didn't go for the Dark Pulse. What would be good into this? Alright, buddy, if you're gonna crit me twice over the course of 5 hits, like, you can have my $12,000. I don't even want them. What do we do about the dark one? Weavile knocking 2 things was definitely a misplay on my part, but we need to be able to do something smarter about it. Like, a good fighting mon just feels like it shuts down basically everything, but I don't know what fighting Pokemon I really, like, enjoy, you know? Although I think fighting's a solid type to have regardless. It kind of falls off on the next gym because it's going to be flying. Lucario's typing is really good. I just don't have one that's like added up or with good moves. Could also grab a legendary Pokemon, but I haven't really been doing them. Are there fighting legendary Pokemon? I guess Urshifu exists. Buzzwole, you don't think we do the Buzzwole pivot, no? Lucario's typing is really good. I just don't know if I want to spend a bunch of bottle caps or if I should just try to catch a fresh one. If we catch a fresh one, we'll have to level it, but I do think having something that could do like good... Oh, I forgot we have Shofukan. Is that the Thunderbolt Fantasy? Something that could do like good fighting. Would, I mean, it would deal with Dark, which is always a big threat. Every game I play, I just play a bunch of Ghost types and Psychic types, so it's a real threat to me. Could also run something like Mimikyu, maybe. Does Mimikyu get like a good fighting physical move? I feel like I can learn Drain Punch in some games. That might be a fan game thing. I think what I'm gonna do is build a Lucario. The question remains is, do I catch a fresh one? I think the answer is probably yes, though I feel a little bad because Loop was hanging with us the whole time. But it's a lot of bottle caps to fix those, and I don't know if I have a crazy... I mean, I might have a good amount of them now, actually. I don't know where bottle caps are, and these bags are pretty big. There is also breeding. Because we have the fancy schmancy ditto. Maybe we'll breed a few then. It's a good idea. I considered chaining, but I think if I start chaining, I'm going to go for a shiny, and that'll just get me completely off track of my goal for today. But breeding makes me want to pull my hair out, so then I'll only like breed a couple of them, you know? Alright, Loop. I got some good news for you, buddy. You're not going to war. However, you are going to the breeding pen. So, Godspeed. I'm expecting some really strong little Lucarios, little Riolus coming from you, buddy. Godspeed. Do your best. Make me proud. Then we get little loops and everything will be fine. I won't feel guilty about it anymore. Alright, so speaking of breeding pens, I've been doing in RuneScape 3, like the fancy newer one. I've been playing that. I was gonna say recently, I've been playing it for years, same with old school, but on and off with both of them. I've been finally getting into like setting up my player owned farm properly, specifically the one that's like on the dinosaur place. But I've been like kind of conflicted because, man, it's a pain in the butt to like maintain food for them. So that's why I was thinking of the word breeding pen specifically. That's a really strange thing to say if it wasn't already like fresh on my mind. So I kind of have to defend myself because I don't normally say breeding pen as part of my normal vocabulary. Oh, heck. Oh, actually, it's kind of a sick loop. Never mind, I rescind my heck. I thought we weren't going to be able to get back without flying, but it turns out the world is connected. This is like those moments in Dark Souls where you open a passageway and then it turns out it leads to the area you were just in and you're like, oh my god, the world is connected. How is that possible? I spent 4.5 hours walking through this 5-minute area. I've long abandoned feeding those dinos. Yeah, my hope was that I could just like get them to the point where they have perks where I could just like collect like dinosaur roars and stuff from them, but I don't really know how viable that is. Yeah, this is a sick new loop. I'm gonna be honest with you, this rubs my Subway Surfer Zoomer brain in the right way. I never played Subway Surfer. I actually don't know what era Subway Surfer was. I just attribute basically everything to Zoomers all the time. Sorry and or you're welcome, Zoomers, depending on what it is. I saw, so here's a little bonus lore from yesterday's stream. I opened Reddit on my phone and I have the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus subreddit in my feed. And I saw a post of someone saying that they reached Master Rank, which is the one that I almost reached a few times yesterday. And it turns out that it was the Narumia player that we played against a bunch, that we started winning against but then was kind of thrashing us. But I created like a whole like Starbucks lore backstory between me and them while on stream. And then they popped into stream later and they were like super nice and stuff. But I was super embarrassed that someone saw me say stuff like that. But then I saw them on Reddit and I was like, oh my god, they're famous. I considered posting on Reddit when I finish up the black card in this game, but I was like, nah, I don't post on Reddit. That's too much stress. I think Subway Surfers was 5-ish years ago. Ah, okay. It was a funny little backstory. Sometimes, like, I don't know what it is. I just start talking and words come out, and they're not words I'm saying. But sometimes they chain together and they get really good. Other times I'm like, oof. But, like, it is a little deranged to refer to your opponent in a fighting game as, like, an office worker whose office was, like, having electrical issues because in the end I was the one that caused the electrical issues, so they had to come do their work at the Starbucks that I was working at. Like, I made a whole Hallmark backstory for this this poor stranger that I never met before. It's really funny until they show up, and then I'm like, I don't want to make someone uncomfortable with, like, the stupid stuff I say. That's like the last priority. I would rather people just get a good laugh out of it instead of being like, what a weirdo. Why are you saying this kind of stuff about me? So as long as they're having fun, it's all good. I just don't want someone to be uncomfortable. But I do say a lot of dumb stuff I don't mean to. Man, hatching eggs without speed up kind of really is awful. I'm glad that you don't think it was weird or make anyone uncomfortable. I still get a little self-conscious though. Did I forgot to put the eggs in my party and there's just no eggs in my party right now? There's no way eggs normally take this long, but if I go check them, it's gonna be like, they're close to hatching. We've done like 400 loops already. Did you know it makes a sound when an egg is hatching and there's like special music for it? Oh my god, it's a Riolu. I don't know why that surprised me. We're gonna nickname the one that's the big winner of the show. Wow, I'm surprised 2 eggs are hatching at the same time. That doesn't feel right to me. I guess there's some like global egg timer or something. Very strange. I wouldn't have expected that. For some reason, I fully expected one of these to be shiny, and I have no idea why I did. Oh, hold on. I didn't turn on the shiny cheat yet. Let me just... We have 2 more left, right? That's only 3? What the heck? Why is the first, third, and fifth? There must be, like, variation on egg walking. I figured they're based on steps. I just didn't realize that 3 of them would be, like, 2 steps apart since we went through a few loops. Very peculiar. One of my competitive group iron mates in RuneScape 3 is getting close to maxing, and I don't feel insecure about it, but whenever you have like someone in your group doing something, at least my mental is like, I should have done it too. I'm not pulling my weight. You green logged Zammy and I haven't started it yet? Oh, oof. Hey, come on, let's hatch the last one, we'll see. You got the eggs at the same time without moving, they'll hatch together. That makes sense, I suppose. I was thinking that, I don't know why I was thinking that, is that when they're created, they get a timer, but that doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I'm low energy and a little out of it today. I really like this loop though. So thinking about our team, I want to keep Marcus. Marcus is like a must. Bloopa is really nice too. Butte is good too. I can kind of flex the other spots in my mind. I just really like Maractus, so I'd rather keep it when possible. This last one is like playing hard to get. Please come out of your egg. There we go. This is the shiny one. I saved it for last so you guys could be impressed. Check it out. Crazy they made shiny Riolu blue. Honestly, a bold move. Alright. Let's take a look-see. Alright. We'll use that one and then breed again. Cool. I guess we don't have to go for perfect IVs, but we might as well go for at least a few good ones like attack, defense, special defense, speed. Actually, wait, no. It's a special attacker, right? No, there's no way. Is Aura Sphere special? Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. It really shows in moments like this. Aura Sphere special. I just associate Aura Sphere with Lucario. Is that like disrespectful for me to do? I'm not a Lucario expert, but I do like Lucario, if that makes sense. Okay. So I am a Lucario expert is what you're telling me. Can Riolu breed? Babies can't breed, right? Aw, heck. This is probably a good idea to do. Do we have like a... What's a good... Pokemon Unbound Friendship. How to increase friendship. Tooth Bell. Walk around. Aw, heck. I remember reading about it once, or maybe this game just told me about it. Let's play my favorite game. Where's that Soothe Bell? I'm your host, Miko, and today we're going to be answering the age-old question, where is, in fact, that Soothe Bell? Looks like Cresselia might be a topic. I doubt it, though. Luck Incense. We had Luck Incense on Cresselia. Absolute. I doubt it's in here, but it very well could be. Aw, heck. Wait, it's totally here. Yes, that makes complete sense. Gosh, I'm smart. Do you know the friendship raising tech? I sure heckin' don't, so please tell me. I just assumed I could walk around with a Soothe Bell on. I don't know if that actually works or not, though. EV reducing berries raise friendships. Oh, wait, we're like super loaded. That's totally doable. Where's that? Seaport, probably? At the little market? No. It's not at Seaport, it's at the other one. Fall Shore, that's what I was thinking of. As soon as I landed in Seaport, I was like, this is not the one. It has the market, but the Seaport market has like some berries, but not the right ones. Haha. I don't remember which one has it though. Get my stat reducing items. I love reducing stat. Open up, Riolu. It's time to eat your berries. Oh, I apparently just had a lot of them. Eh, it's fine. I don't mind getting more. Oh, it doesn't lower its base HP? Oh, this is so nice. This is like the super tech. Thank you for explaining this. That makes sense. I just assumed it would have been like, I'm glad that it doesn't say its EV can't go any lower, so therefore it can't eat the berry. That was my concern, I guess. I was like, do I need to get some effort values? It won't have any effect. I was about to rare candy it. That's like some premium laziness right there. You think that mortar can fight whatever this is? Surely these aren't like level 60s. The Makuhita pivot? No. The world wasn't made for us to play Makuhita. Makuhita's a menace. Alright. Riolu. You should evolve now, hopefully. Nice job learning paint. Very impressive. Level 5, very cool. Level 6, you're gonna hit like, what, 10 or something? You don't need Metal Claw where you're going. Oh, you level 8. Perfect. This is great. Awesome. Am I absolutely out of my mind for spending $135 on 4 Danny t-shirts? I'm not sure if I'll feel best in medium or large, so I ordered full size and 2 shirts. Honestly, like, no. I mean, if it's gonna make you happy, more often than not, the answer to me is like, you're not going crazy. Okay, so now... Power Up Hit is so sick. Alright. Cool beans. So now we have our Lucario with 4 SIVs. My memory now, we just have to go stick that in there, hatch a few more eggs, and we should pop out one with 5 or 6 before we know it. This might qualify as like a good time to speed up the game. But I'm also kind of just like vibing and imbibing right now, you know? I gotta remember that Lucario has a Soothe Bell on it. Something about the loop just brings me comfort. I guess we could just go grab a bunch of eggs at once. Do like 10 more loops, then we'll see how many eggs we have. I should really just speed it up. Excuse me. Sorry for smacking my head on your head. I really like that the motorcycle still necessitates you pedaling. That wasn't 10 more loops. I know, I got lazy. Probably has 2. Never mind. Impatience is an insidious killer. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. I'm gonna check the eggs as they come out from here on. Just having something to deal with dark types like that's often where I find myself. Like, I don't know Pokemon team building that well. Although I gotta admit, I was watching VGC, which is not something I very frequently do or have ever done in my life, but I just happened to see a stream of it on YouTube. And it was really interesting seeing a lot of the same stuff in the team comps, but still very interesting to see. But like, my team building always comes down to like one big weakness that if I can have like a nice defense on it, I'll be doing a lot better. I didn't actually check if the daycare man had an egg or not there. I wasn't paying attention. I really like how they're like, your Pokemon had an egg. You have no idea how it got there. You just got like 400 eggs in the past like 2 hours, but I don't know what happened. Like, it's just so many eggs. Please take them. How am I doing on party? Guess we'll just do one more and then we'll pull a little loop out. There's no way you don't have an egg. What if I fake you out and come from the right side instead? Would you have an egg then? Check this out. Dang it. But I can't do the route this way, actually. How do you not have an egg? What in tarnation? There it is. I was about to ask, are there any Pokemon that are starters and also fighting type? As if I just forgot that fire Pokemon exist altogether. Which is pretty remarkable. I'm gonna put that there just so I can find the Soothe Bell easier. I was about to say, what if we just went and got our black card instead before doing all this? So we can get, like, the EV changer. Blaziken for Nape. Yeah, there's gotta be more, right? Pignite. Maybe. Is Pignite the last one? Incineroar. Wait, is Incineroar dark or fighting? It's dark, I think. It knows Dankest Lariat, so it has to be dark. Oh, Emboar, right, not Pignite. What's the newest fire Pokemon? Oh, right, it's Ghost. That's so cool. I like Incineroar specifically in Smash Ultimate. I don't like playing it or anything. I just like the fact that it's like a cool wrestler thing. I wonder what the new Pokemon's typings are gonna be. I think I really like the fire one because it looks like a cute little Pomeranian or whatever. But I can only remember the fire and the grass ones now. I can't remember what the water one looks like. Oh no, I can kind of remember. It's like Sobble looking. It's like if Sobble and Salazzle fused into one. But the grass one has beautiful eyebrows. I think. I remember having really big eyebrows. I hope that that's right. That'll be fun. Come on, egg. Hatch already. That's pretty close. I would be willing to bottle cap this one if nothing else happens. Can Riolu be female? I feel like every single one I've seen has been male. Surely it can be. It must just be one of those 87.5 by 12.5 ones. It can be okay. I do trust you on any question, Riolu or Lucario related. You are my expert, and I appreciate your consultation on the matter. Thank you. Was that all of them? I think that was all of them, right? Nope, we got one more. Oh, we got one big winner. I got another viewer that really likes Lucario as well, so I'm sure if they show up, they'll be pretty happy to see that we're building one. Though I don't really know what to build it as. Like, is Mega Lucario that much of an upgrade where I should use the Mega Stone on it, or do we keep it not Mega? I certainly have the Mega Stone. I knew I was about to get into a battle. I'm just mixing it up. Imagine that's a shiny Yanma. Surely a Drain Punch is going to be the play. Mega Lucario's ability is adaptability, you decide. I mean, adaptability is pretty cool. That's the... Is that the stab up one? Oh, no. No, it is. Yeah. Okay, it is. I was like, that's not, the heck's it called? I don't even know what I was going to consider it. All right, let's see what we have. I was just really scared that I messed it up. All right, so this one's going to be the one we'll take then, because it's almost perfect. We can bottle cap the last one. I mean, it seems cool. Mega Lucario looks cool. I'm not gonna empty my boxes right now. I don't feel like it. I think that's the good one. I think I deliberately put that at the front because I wasn't supposed to put it away. That is the good one. All right, so we're gonna stuff a bunch of berries in this thing's mouth. We're gonna evolve it. I've never EV trained a Pokemon before. Hey, we got a female Riolu. They do exist. Alright, open up, Riolu, it's time to be friends. In older games, did you not have to have a female Pokemon breed with Ditto? I'm not sure. I think that at least in newer gens, if you... I want to say the female Pokemon is the one that carries the ball in breeding, I think. So it's possible it could have done something before. I didn't really partake in breeding in Pokemon games in the older gens. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Time to beat up this weird dude's Audino. I did just drop the Portal ending song on you out of nowhere. I'm sorry. Portal does live, I wouldn't say rent-free in my head, but it definitely exists in my head. Oh, I forgot we got that shiny Persian. That looks so clean, though. Oh my god. I'm just putting random things to level up with the Riolu. Going to move some items here, and we're going to grab the Soothe Bell off the Lucario. And do we have our egg of some questionable variety here? We don't. What's it called? Lucky egg? Or is it like some kind of incense maybe? Lucky egg. There it is. We have it. Okay, we are set up now for getting XP and stuff. I will be speeding this part up because this one will take a little bit longer because my egg is not that high level. I don't remember how to upgrade the eggs level. Do I have Spotify open? I do not know if I do. I love that Pokemon Unbound is on Spotify, by the way. Absolutely crazy, out of its mind, frankly. This is probably good music for what we're doing. Honestly, like, one of the biggest things is getting access to the Porta PC, so you don't have to leave this room anymore to go heal up. That's kind of game-changing. Yeah, we'll do your moves later. How did it actually go? Well, here we are again, so we switch play. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? That's exactly it, yes. Riolu learns Nasty Plot, too. So weird. I feel like it's weird. I feel like there's not many good physical fighting moves. Or, sorry, let me take a step back. There aren't many special fighting moves in general, at least that I can think of other than Aura Sphere. But it learns Nasty Plot, but are there special steel moves? Yeah, there could be. I mean, maybe we'll build it for special instead of physical? I don't know. I forgot we're leveling the Garbodor in the, Persian. And Riolu has already caught up to them. Ryolu's gonna accidentally hit 100? No, there's no chance. There are certainly special steel moves like, I want to call it Metal Blast, but that's not right. Metal Cannon? Steel Cannon? Steel Laser? There's certainly at least one. Alright, there's Riolu. Zap Cannon is electrical. 50 accuracy, 120 base power, is it? But like power up hit goes massively hard. Like this moveset's already kind of big, so I don't know. Oh, we do have to go out, but we don't have to go all the way up, I guess. I forgot we have to walk out at least here. And with this setup, we're making a good chunk of money every time too, so it's a win-win. Extreme Speed's so nice too. What a moveset. Your Pokemon has everything. They changed the rules for you. Flash Cannon and Steel Beam, okay. But see, like, that's it, like... If I go power up hit, in my mind, and this could be like a complete like wrong assessment, I wouldn't want to go Aura Sphere, I feel. Maybe I'm not thinking about it well enough though. I kind of regret not going for a shiny starter in this game. Like, I don't regret it that much because I think it was really fun to just get into it and start playing it when I didn't really know what I was getting into. But like, it would have been like a cool thing to do. I really just need to get good at the Battle Circus or whatever it's called. Battle Frontier? Then turn Trompetorius Maximus into a shiny, and then we've cooked successfully. This is really quick nowadays. I say nowadays like they patched the game or something. Uh-oh. I was thinking Audino was fairy. Oh, it gets fairy when it megas, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Redacted this. This is Tarmagon Town at night? I don't think I've ever... I didn't know there was night themes. Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. We might be turning on the time tuner so I could hear some of the nighttime music. I don't know if I've ever really played the game at night. That makes complete sense though. Dang. I feel like I missed out on something beautiful. But then I discovered it, so it's not like I missed out, just that I wish I knew about it sooner. So weird that the team changes sometimes. Which night version? That track was called Tarmagon Town Night. Which is just cool. I didn't know there was night music. It sounded pretty nice. It made my ear go woo. Ears, plural. I have two. I miss Twilight Town music. Twilight Town goes hard. I've actually been like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 for like a few weeks, but it's just so hard and I have to grind and I don't wanna. You could stream Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a solid game. I mean, I think its combat is a lot more interesting than 1, in spite of the fact that there are a lot of people who would say otherwise. In Kingdom Hearts 1, I just did the battle against Chernobog, is that how you say it? The big evil shadow thing at like the end of the world or whatever. And then you get, so I'm playing on Final Mix Critical Mode, which I've never played on or Proud Mode? Proud Mode. I've never played on a Proud Mode before, so it's like a first time for me. And there's like a gauntlet after that where you just fight a bunch of Heartless like in a room, and I fought there for like, it must have been half an hour and then finally died, and it's just like, oh, you just need to kill enough enemies. And I was like, I'm clearly not strong enough. So I figured I'd double back and try to get through the the Colosseum a bit, but I'm even struggling to clear that, so I've been really struggling to make progress on it. I've been playing on the Steam Deck in bed sometimes before bed. I just thought it'd be fun to do that. I mean, I like doing stuff like that. It's why I think about playing through Unbound on like a harder difficulty, but like I'm very much the kind of person where I will play on a harder difficulty and smash my head against it as long as it'll take to get through, to a fault, where sometimes that'll just make me take like dramatically longer on something than I would have otherwise done. It's the small room with the angel and dark heartless. Yeah. It's like a it's like a room. I think right before it in that room you have to fight one of the behemoths or something. And like when you fight the Heartless, like a new wave spawns like every time basically. Then there's the angel ones for sure. There's the dudes with the swords that like disappear and then appear around you and explode. It's been really hard for me, which is why I went to go do it, because I was like, I see people like, oh, you can, because I picked at the very start, I picked the leveling form because I knew that like that it existed of like how quickly you level. I picked the one where it becomes quicker to level in the late game because I thought to myself, if I'm going for achievements and stuff, I might as well. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll grind. And people are like, you can grind really easy at the end of this specific cup, but it's like 50 floors and I can't get through like the first 10. This being said, I should probably just pick it up and stop being because even if I'm losing, I'm getting experience. I'm getting stronger. That's something. The Colosseum is really cool. I like it a lot. I forgot to mega. Look at that. We're almost done leveling. But my goal was to play through all of the games on, or at least Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. And I think the collection I have also has Birth by Sleep and Chain of Memories. My gosh, I loved Chain of Memories on my little Game Boy Advanced SP that I had with the little backlit screen. That was like mind-blowing to me. That game was so hard though. I would often like put it down at night because it'd be so difficult, and then I'd wake up and first thing in the morning I'd try it again and I'd beat it every time. So I convinced myself that like, I mean, I guess not convince myself, I have an understanding that there's just a point where if I do something for too long, it's better to just put it down and come back to it. It's like a life lesson when I was younger. And it actually works. Why is Magnolia Field so quiet? Chain of Memories is very hard. Chain of Memories was awesome. Like, I loved that game. At least on the Game Boy Advance one. I played through the remade one at one point too, but I don't think I played on a particularly hard difficulty, but it was like difficult. I actually don't know if Chain of Memories has difficulties. I really like what they did with their the game though. It was very cool. Very confusing lore-wise. So Kingdom Hearts lore, like, it was tough. And I even like played the gacha games to try to keep up on the lore, which I guess they're bringing into Kingdom Hearts 4 now or something. I don't know. I didn't even know Kingdom Hearts 4 was supposed to be a thing until like somewhat recently. Oh, the game looks so nice at night though. My roommate gives me a lot of flack because my Discord is not in night mode, it's in day mode. Oh my god, we get new music? This changes everything. Too many mobile games really mess with the lore. Yeah, no, it got really bad because the one that I played, which was Union Cross, I want to say is what they rebranded to. I don't remember what it was beforehand. Like in Kingdom Hearts 3, like the top 500 players in like one of the final events of that game are like in the game in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like you use them as like a weapon at one point. It's something. I have feelings about it, but it's something. A little immersion breaking, but also kind of really cool at the same time, which makes me mad because I'd rather just like hate it. I'd rather just be mad, but I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of sick. Wait. I still think Kingdom Hearts 3 was a fun time, though. I didn't hate it or anything. Marcus, my beloved. I'll hate it for both of us. That's okay. I appreciate it. You're really taking one for the team. You know, we could also just, like... How is Sneck looking? It kind of has what it needs. Sort of. It certainly, like, needs a little bit of work, but, like, we could just do, like, a contrary Sneck. I feel like that's just kind of, like, really, really strong, though. Not that it's, like, bad to run something strong, don't get me wrong. I want to run Zoroark, but I feel like I'm doubling down too hard on ghost types already. Or, like, things weak to dark is probably more apt. But if Lucario can, like, solo everything in the dark gym, we have a lot more flexibility. It lets us open up Chompy too, because Lucario is just a really good answer to Ice, which Chompy is very afraid of. Our last slot, though. I could lead with Zoroark to bait out some stuff too. Gatesler's really gone off the rails. It really has. 1,000,000%. Could run Toof. I don't want to double up too much on the Ites, though. Maybe Hime for the priority? Okay, so let's look at our Lucario. Oh man, the nighttime music is so nice too. So glad we figured it out finally. I actually like its moveset a lot right now. The one thing I feel like I could drop would be Swords Dance, weirdly enough. 90 base power is kind of nice on the Aura Sphere, though. I mean, let me think. Would there be something that we would want to bring a special move for? All right, can we get Drain Punch? Is that a thing? If Drain Punch is a thing, I desperately want that, actually. Because Power Up Punch, Drain Punch could probably keep us alive for a while. We gotta get all the TMs at some point. I should have absolutely dedicated a stream to that or something. Maybe I can't learn Drain Punch. It's a shame, though. You scrolled past on TMs. Did I already scroll past it again? There it is. It's funny because I was looking, thank you. I was looking specifically for red TMs because I was confident that if I had Drain Punch, I would have taught it to a bunch of things. Okay, I mean, this is kind of cool, right? We have Power Up Hit, Extreme Speed, Meteor Mash, Drain Punch. We've got a priority move, we've got a Steel Stab move, which can also raise our attack. 100 base power? I thought that was 90-90 for some reason. Power Up Hit gives us some scaling. Drain Punch is 75. Like, we got some survivability. I feel like this has a little chutzpah to it, you know? What do we have for Lucario's ability? Honestly, this nature is probably pretty desirable. Lucario, Pokemon Unbound. Steadfast, Inner Focus, and Justified. Dark type hits raise attack. I feel like Inner Focus is probably better, right? Although I don't remember how we get ability patches in this game. Isn't it kind of hard? Can't get ability capsules until post-game. The Dream Mist. How do you get them in post-game? The Heart City game corner, really? I don't know if it's worth putting in that extra effort for it, though. I mean, preventing flinching altogether is nice, but how often are we gonna get flinched if we're quicker than them? Justified is strange. Like, it doesn't seem bad or anything, but I'm trying to think of a situation where, like, Justified's actually gonna go off. Ability capsule first 2 Dream is for it. Okay, cool. Maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for, though. Music here is kind of grooving. There you are. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Just trying to swap the card into a dark type hit and there's no time to sort it. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. I like that. I don't remember which one is conked. I think it's special defense, but I should have checked that ahead of time. I don't know why I thought it would show me. Special defense, okay. Sorry, Lucario. Cool. Let's save at least now because we've leveled it up a little bit. What's Toxic's hit chance? It's fairly, like, not amazing, right? 90 is actually great. I was expecting, like, 75. That's not bad. Trying to think. I kind of want to just give a go at the gauntlet again. I know there's more work we could do. So Bloopa can rip a lot of damage. We just need Bloopa to not die early on. Let's just rip one for now. Let's do it. Let's take the Tyrant's whole kingdom. My one concern is Bloopa getting one hit, so I'm hoping that Butte being out will bait Roserade into doing something spicy. It was so fun farming for Bloopa in retrospect, but in the moment I felt like I was going crazy trying to get the shiny. I'm gonna save Shattered Psyche for the Venusaur. Wow. Rose Radiant got no chill. Surprised that we could survive the Giga Drain, but not the Razor Leaf. I guess it's just because our physical defense is a lot lower, maybe. That was fortuitous. This should one hit, right? We're +2. Yeah, okay. And it crits for no reason. We'll take it. I can't tell if Spikes is a good move or not. I mean, it would proc their Focus Sash, I guess, so that's better than nothing. Wow, fortunate. They went with the Vileplume instead of switching into the Comfy. So we're not evasiveness down, so we could still dodge. Presumably because it saw a kill on Marcus. I assume Toxic isn't going to kill Florges and instead get full restored off. We might be able to look for a kill if it gets to like half though. Alright, Venusaur's out, so I'm going to Z-move it. I think I'll Tail Glow, see if we can survive it. If we can then go for a Giga Drain maybe on Florges or Comfy. Okay, nope, that's okay. This is +2 and we killed without +2 last time. Wonder what we lead with Lucario on though. Like, not running Sword Stance is kind of worrying. But my logic was that Power Up hit will probably just shred Weavile. Actually, yeah, Lucario's a solid pick here too. Dang, its spray actually looks sick in this. It missed the Smoochie, but we missed hitting it with a Meteor. There's no way. This should KO then, because last time it was like a little over half. Okay, cool. That was really smooth this time. I mean, we did have 2 deaths, but like I think this looked a lot better. Obviously taking advantage of Bloopa, who just has a move that's super effective against 3/5 of the team that can't miss. Like, it's hard to argue. Lucario's quick. Also, Florges missed like every single move, which helped too. Then Toxic takes it out. Alright, Gym 1 done. I feel like we have a pretty good solve on Gym 1, which is nice. Like, there's not much variability. And we want to run Bloopa anyways. Oh, you know what? We didn't actually put an item on Lucario, a held item. We have to do that. I completely forgot. Oh no, we did. We have Mega Lucario. I was thinking it still had the Soothe, but I don't know why I thought that was decoupled. We absolutely did. I'm out of my mind. Okay, so hopefully this just works. I don't know what Weavile could possibly know to kunk us. It probably knows something. Is Lucario weak to fighting type, or does it fighting resist fighting so it's neutral? I could have sworn Vega was like Gym 4. It's crazy that Vega's Gym 2. Alright, so we don't have a chance to miss anymore. You know, that's fair. I should have considered that. Certainly a use case for Swords Dance. I think if we landed the first meteor match, we'd probably have killed, right? It would have been close. Will-O-Wisp is annoying, but I'll absolutely clear it off. Do we look for another meteor match? I don't know if Hex can kill us, but I'm a little concerned that if it's going to Hex, it might be able to. We'll heal now. Wait, how many rare candies did we have? I wasn't paying attention. 45! Alright, I could have spent some. I didn't realize we were loaded on rare candies. That was my bad. It might set up like... Okay, I was gonna say it might set up like toxic spikes or something. I don't know if it can learn it. It looks like it's trying to just kill us. Meteor match really scares me in a situation like this. I really didn't take into account fighting a ghost type. Attack up, please. Never lucky. Now, will they go for a full restore? I think the answer is yes. Maybe not in yellow. I'm gonna go for the meteor match in hopes that we get a stat up, maybe. It is a full restore. If we get an attack up, it would be super worth it. I don't know meteor match's odds of it. It's gotta be like 30% or something, right? Crit. That was a crit. Damn. I was kind of putting a lot of reliance on that meteor mash attack up. It's only 20%. That's rough. I figured it would have been higher with a 10% chance to miss. See, that concerns me. Because, like, we haven't missed a meteor mash yet, but we very well could. I could use an X attack or something. I think we barely don't kill. But we also barely might kill. I think we barely might kill. That is disrespectful. I should have PP max stuff. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm choking. Would have been nice if any of these meteor mashes resulted in a heckin' attack up though. That's pressure, right? Okay. Wow, that's very brutal. Put this in a much worse position than we were before, that's for sure. I can PP max it, but I'm mainly concerned about just Lucario getting one hit by it. Maybe it can't hit Lucario? There's no way it can't hit Lucario. Surely it just has, like, I don't know, Psychic or something? I should have done, like, an X attack or something. I'm so conflicted. I don't know. Did we ever buy... We did not buy ethers and elixirs and stuff. Still going for Will-O-Wisp. This is really weird. I have to imagine it can't hit me, but whenever I get into that mindset, it's about to one-hit me. This is so awkward. I played this so badly, but you know, it's important to identify when you play things poorly. And you can do it better next time. It's genuinely the only way to improve is to know that you're not doing it right. I guess that's not the only way to improve. But sure heckin' helps me. I didn't see what it just did, but it failed. Maybe it really can't hit Lucario. I don't think this kills. Maybe use Will-O-Wisp and it failed. I'm kind of wasting full restores here, but I don't want Lucario to be like super down on health going into the next part. So it does feel a little bad, but it has a BOGO effect. Oh, it protected. That's what happened. It really can't hit Lucario, I guess. Does it have its movesets on this page? No, it doesn't. We've been really lucky on Meteor Mash hits. Nothing else. We haven't... We're a little dry on the stat up. Never mind. We just gotten very lucky. Everything's perfect. I still think Hydragen's probably a threat. We're only +1 now. It outspeeds us and knows Flamethrower. Does this Pokemon have everything? I spent so much time thinking about everything leading up to this moment for Hydreigon to exist. Man, this thing has been a thorn in my side every time I've seen it. Maybe Nasty Plot can deal with it? Damn, I spent all that time. This stupid Hydreigon. I'm surprised it's so quick with how strong it is, too. I would have expected Lucario to outspeed it. Maybe we get a Scald? That's okay. I assume it's going for the Z move here, so I'm gonna just recover because it's faster than us. Hydreigon just doing Hydreigon thing. It's so strong! I feel like I complained about it before, too. What does it have? 98 speed, 125 special attack. It's just bulky or Tatsugiri. With Hydreigon not being plus, I do think that there's like a chance for us still. Getting a Scald into something. Are you sending Hydreigon back out? Oh, Weavile, this is probably the best target for a Scald to hit, I think. Or at least it's up there. I don't think we outspeed, but maybe it can't kill us? Vega, what are you doing? Oh my god, the crit burn to Butte, my beloved. And now I'm gonna read the swap into Hydreigon. Aw, imagine. My Mystic Water. I should have recovered. That was dumb. I didn't think it'd do that much damage in my defense. Oh, nuts. Now I have a weird crossroads. That's Mega Absol. I think we swap here. I was trying to think of what it's going to do. My heart was saying close combat and switch into a ghost type. But my soul was saying it was a dark move. Okay, nope, my soul was certainly wrong. My heart and soul were super wrong. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Spoonco? No way. Vega, you absolute buffoon. In some world, my Chompy is faster than your Absol. Maybe that's just normal, but it surprised the crap out of me. We'll take that every day. Like, maybe Absol's just slower than I expect. I just assumed quadrupedal means it's quick. Isn't Garchomp like a jet airplane or something? It doesn't feel like it when I play it. But you are right, it does have jets on its heads. Let me see, Garchomp Pokemon. It does have 102 speed and then it goes down to 92. Oh. You know, I don't know why I didn't expect Battle Bond Greninja, but I really didn't. I don't actually know what Battle Bond Greninja does, other than the fact that an old viewer was a very big fan. Oh my god, it's the Hydreigon. I should have Ice Beamed. Scald? Hold? I mean, this might actually kill it anyways. It does resist, but like... Oh no. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. You're a genius. You baited out my Ice Beam. Yeah, Battle Bond into Withdraw definitely... Oh, it's still Battle Bonded. Okay, I thought that was gonna drop. So you are everything I'd anticipated? Baby, I'm everything you anticipated and more. You have no idea what you just got into. My Butte's about to stall you out until we win this. Oh my god. Thank you so much for trying Greninja, if I can call you that. More like Nerd. You absolute buffoon. Do you see all this money I have? You see all these Pokebucks that are lining my wallet right now? You think that I haven't bought out the entire stock of full restores in the entire Boreas region? You genuinely think that that's not the case? Because you are sorely mistaken. I know I sound really confident and stuff, but this was gym number 2 and I'm already struggling really hard. So now we have flying. Oh, but I don't have Electivire or T-Tar for that. Honestly, Butte might just kind of rip it, to be honest. I don't think Butte's going to have much of a problem at all. Lucario's power obviously falls off. Hime might also just be solid, but I think Butte just being bulked out of its mind. I almost want to give it leftovers. Do I have a leftover sitting around? Because it's just like, the Mystic Water is certainly nice, but just having it be able to like stall would be really nice. We only have one water move anyways. But Mystic Water plus Rain plus Scald hits quite hard. I do know there's Tailwind behind Flyings. Altaria could be quite useful for that, but we'll deal with it for now. Question is, do I set up Rain? I think the answer is a resounding no. I think we just rip Ice Beams. How come every time I'm sitting here with some insightful deep stuff and I'm like, ah, yes, I'll lead with this and then leftovers so that I can stall and Ice Beam will be strong. I load into the battle and then the Pokemon just like one hits me and gives me a side eye. That was a profoundly powerful double edge. My goodness gracious me, oh my. That does put the fear in me for certain. I imagine I want to spend my Mega on Chompy. Although we're slowing ourselves, we're going to be slower anyways. I should have switched over to learn, or teaching it like Stone Edge or something if it can learn it. Garchomp is just Dragon Tyranitar. Ooh, that Rocky Helmet does hurt. I don't hate that. I was like, why can Shadow Ball hit? No, but we'll go Dark Pulse, I think. If it swaps, we're in a bad place is the issue. It's gonna outspeed us, so I don't think it's worth, like, stat upping. Could you stop critting my Pokemon? That is unfork knife, to put it as calmly as I can. They're gonna full restore, so I will as well. Actually, you know what? I was like, this is the safest nasty plot of my life. I guess they don't want a full restore because it was so low, and they're like, they could see a kill. Dang. I want to save Hime for as long as I can. There's still some really nasty hitters still available. Oh, Gliscor is a nightmare. What a Lemony Snicket series of unfortunate events that just took place. That's what they put on my tombstone. You sly dog. I was considered brick breaking too. Very clever. Actually, I don't know. Does brick break go through protector, or does it just go through the light screen and physical light screen? So the issue is, if Chompy gets killed, we're kind of cooked. There that Staraptor goes, looking at me again with disdain. We live this. We tick-eat this. We're fine. We're fine. Huh. Oh yeah, I mean, we crit. We crit sometimes. I don't know if it was necessary since we were hitting about approximately 4,000 damage there. I forgot about the Mega Pidgeot, which is sad because I like have the wiki page open that says Pidgeot parentheses Mega and parentheses there. I think it kills. I think healing here was not, I mean, not the play. The heck is Ominous Wind? Isn't that like a ghost move? Could you stop critting me, please? My goodness gracious me, oh my. Alright, that thinks. I think Ominous Wind is like 40 base power, so maybe it's not what I'm thinking of. Chompy, please. Chompy. Oh my god, Chompy. Wait a minute, this is actually getting kind of real. Why is Chompy just so much better? People were like, oh, why didn't you pick Metagross at the start? No one actually said that. I'm making stuff up. The truly talented make their own luck. Did you just... Okay, Archeops doesn't get super luck, but that would be funny if you threw out something with super luck. At least I don't think it does, but this thing's also kind of a menace. Although I think Lucario can actually kind of square up with it, which is nice. Honestly, I thought we were completely clocked out here, so the fact that we're still going is nice. Archeops very well might just like clear us though. This thing is really scary. Did I say very scary? I meant like a ultimate chump. Wait. Hold on. Wait. You absolute buffoon. You thought you were powerful enough to defeat me. But I'm the villain. Fall to the earth. Mel is, looks like in, oh god, it's the inverse one. Oh, inverse battles make my little brain struggle. Struggle and chug. Well, we don't want to lead with Butte because it's a Diggersby first. Guess we'll lead with Chompy. Mel's a tough one. It looks like the next one completely invalidates Chompy existing. Because Magnet Rise is permanent. So my thought is, can Diggersby one-hit Chompy? Oh, there's no reason to Mega on turn 1 for us, right? What? Oh no! Wait! Isn't it funny how I think about all these like intricate strategies and stuff going into these, and then the opposing Pokemon just one-hits mines and gives me that like side-eyed look? That's a callback to the joke I made last time. What the heck am I gonna do? Diggersby is the best Pokemon in the game now. I did preserve the Mega. I forgot how cool shiny Hime looks. I just don't feel confident that a Shadow Ball one hits. Be nice if it did. Alright, well that's 2 down for us. Hey, this is how it went last time too. They just lead with their strongest Pokemon, which makes it scary. You think Lucario outspeeds? Oh, I should fix Bloopa's stats at some point. Does Mega Lucario get more speed? Lucario Pokemon stats. It gets so much speed. But like this is super risky because like these are a bunch of normal types that we are going to both be resisted by and get absolutely like chunked by. I mean, it can also just rip an extreme speed on its own. I think I'm gonna go for a Meteor Mash because I'm a little greedy gremlin. I cannot believe that you just full restored like 4 turns in while being at yellow HP. The AI is a lot smarter than I apparently give them credit for. Please attack up, please attack up, please attack up, please attack up. Oh my god, Lucario is actually really strong. Mega Lucario is so cool. We crit again when they're at 1 HP. Why do we always do that? Boo. That should be neutral. No, that'll be super effective. Oh, but Lucario, it critted me. I think we probably would have died anyways. Dang it, Lucario's so cool though. I'm part of the Lucario fans now. I've been assimilated. Heck. What do we run into all these normal flying types? There's got to be something obvious. I guess Shadow Ball is a good choice. Alright, apparently Chatot is actually the strongest Pokemon in the game. That was my mistake. I thought it was Diggersby. I hate Diggersby so much. Wait, Marcus is great into flying types. But Boom Burst isn't flying. But we live the Boom Burst because it's not super effective. We Giga Drain back to full. Oh. Chatot Pokemon. Chatot. That's. You have 92 special attack? Attacking that tiny little bird? Holy cow. You're actually like kind of there. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm gonna set a Brain Dance. Because either we live or we die, right? This Chatot is stronger than apparently. My thought is that Oh wait, we're not gonna outspeed it. I don't know why I think we're not outspeed it. Do I really want to race full restores? Boomburst has like, oh, how much PP does it have? Boomburst, Boomburst. 140 base power. I do have 82 full restores, but I also have a single Butte, and I don't really want to win. I will use full restores to heal, but I don't really want to win through spamming full restores, if I'm being honest. I'd rather like assess what went wrong and fix it. Though I certainly could have spammed heals through that. Unless it crit, it could have crit and killed. Well played, Mel. Honestly, that's some progress. What are we going to do against Mel is the question. Earthquake would have been nice, but man, that thing is strong. And it's surprisingly fast. It has 92 speed. Okay, I'm happy with our progress, though. I am. I love Lucario on the team. Lucario is really cool, and I'm glad to have it. It's really quick, too. When it megas, it gets like a crazy amount of bonus speed, too, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 112, which is really nice. Mega Lucario Z has 151 speed. Think about that for a minute. What the heck? I think literally everything went wrong. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even have a witty retort. You're not wrong. Look, I'm trying my best. This is not easy for me, okay? Everything did go wrong, but we made progress. Like, we beat some of the gyms and stuff. I'm thinking about Chompy's place in the team. Chompy did do a sweep on Gym 3, basically. Brick Break's nice coverage, but it would have been nice, like... if I could fit something in Chompy's spot, maybe... I mean, one of my issues too is I love Marcus, but I'm struggling to find success with the build I have for Marcus. Oh, it needs a bottle cap for its defense for sure as well. That's why it's, or at least part of why it's so squishy. I could start setting up Marcus with like spikes maybe. And if it outspeeds anything maybe. Sounds like too much speed for Mega Lucario. I mean, that's what it says for Mega Lucario Z. It says 151. The normal one's 112, which feels... I mean, this is Bulbapedia, so I assume it's right, but... maybe Mega Lucario Z's, like, stats haven't been properly ported forward, and they're just doing, like, kind of... weird ones because it was from ZA. But 151 for Mega Lucario Z feels crazy. It also has 164 special attack, so they did something there. God's fastest, special, strongest warrior, apparently. I struggled to have Hime, like, I feel like everyone had a good impact, but Marcus and Hime struggled a little bit. What if we use Hime's spot to deal with Mel? I mean, Hime could just do good, too. The first Pokemon is really tough because Ground, which is traditionally resisted by flying or flying its immunity, is now super effective against flying. What are the typings on what are Diggersby's traditional weaknesses? Because it should just be flopped altogether. Electric would be good against it. Yeah, Electric's a really good choice into it. I guess I can take... maybe in Hime's place we take Proto, because we already have Ghost and a little bit of Ice coverage. I don't know. It's an interesting thought. What's guard spec do? Stat reductions can't go down? That's interesting. I was thinking that was one that gave crit up. That's probably like dire hit or whatever. I have so many proteins and carbos specifically. That's strange. Must have been something I was like farming maybe. And just getting it like conveniently. The heck's a baby monitor? Oh. I didn't remember that I had that. I was thinking I had something like it. Maybe a focus band on Electivire? Expert belt's also interesting, but a focus band could be good for knocking out something on that melon counter. I don't know. I'll figure it out next time. I know it's a little bit short today, but I'm gonna cut stream. I want to eat something that I haven't really eaten yet today. But we'll figure it out next time. I'll be doing more. I want to just try to push this now that I've kind of buzzed off and done a few of the other quests. This is my next big one I want to focus. Anyway, thanks for hanging around. It was fun. Hopefully you had fun too, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye-bye.